A lovely 162 just now.
Do you think Vincent's perhaps looking back on that time in the BDO thinking he should have won the Lakeside at least once?
Definitely had the talent to do so. I think not making a final is a bit of a surprise, but I think Vincent could be a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to reaching his potential.
425. Bradley require 50.
So, double 16 here for Brooks to extend his lead here to 2-0.
Fascinating. Going to the left there to go over the top. I was convinced he was going to go to the right to try and use that as a bouncer, but never question someone who hits it.
Yeah, lost 6-4, surprise in the second round that weekend.
Double 10.
120.
Always a little bit of a walker on dart 3, but never seems to faze him.
I was going to say, I mean, you mentioned the point as well. He did look very unruffled, borderline horizontal in the room backstage. And he's got an opportunity to break back here, and he has broken back. And you just think now he's got that little bit of momentum, but one break apiece so far, 3-2, but Brooks in position.
Winner of this game will take on the #1 seed, Luke Humphries. Interesting times. We could even get that dream match at some point in this tournament. Bam Bam against Barney. The Flintstones derby.
Indeed. Humphries, finalist last time out in the Dutch Darts Championship last weekend. 34. Just inside. But he'll be hopeful, confident of returning. But you never know, you know.
105. Bradley requires 16.
Don't miss this time because Veenstra won't. Well heeded that warning, and Brooks again widens the gap to 2. Clash. Do not miss that 8th game. Brooks is looking to not miss a 1-4-2.
Yeah, another treble 17 would have left a crack at tops, but Veenstra is not on a finish anyway, so there wasn't really a great deal riding on that particular visit, and Brooks has once again left himself double 16 for the match once again. He's already missed one match start at double 16. Can he take advantage here?
To be into Saturday, which is a sellout. And he's going to be there to take on Luke Humphries. It will be a battle of the World Youth Champions on Saturday.
But that doesn't lessen the potential that Keem Barry has.
It doesn't. It's tops this time after a 60 hit from Super Ted.
60.
Way over the bar with both. And Nielsen may have a first opportunity of looking down the lens.
16. Not the strongest on the mathematical side.
69.
Not the strongest on the doubles at this moment.
40.
I wonder if Ted can figure out this double top then, because the previous 2 efforts were a good ½ inch high. That one is picture worthy. 2-0 Super Ted.
To throw first.
Well, this for the best leg of the match by quite a distance, actually.
I think he's very happy
56.
leaving tops there instead of leaving double 8 again. A slight change in rhythm there as well. Didn't prod as much, which is thrusting the dart forward, getting it into a set position. It's almost like he clicked it into place and just flung it. He does do that every now and again.
It's the first time he's missed inside on tops. There's an argument for busting this.
35.
Because now it's a lot trickier than coming back looking at tops again. I know you burn a dart, you cost yourself a dart at double, but he's going to have to burn a dart to get to a double here.
He could easily go up and hit 1-2-2 right now. And all is good in the world.
Ted, you require 5.
But in every likelihood, 95 out of 100 players on tour would have bust that 10. Well done, Ted.
I
I think that 187 after 6. Another great scoring performance in the first 9.
57.
That's okay. One of the reasons for going 19s there is because 3 singles leaves 130, which gives him lots of options. However, if he'd have found a 171, he would have been on double 8 for the match.
Yeah, and look, he doesn't need to go for the bulls at the end of it. There's Jackie Goethals, Belgian Darts super fan.
Legend. Nice hat, Jackie.
Yeah, sensible play. Could have gone 20 and bull, but doesn't want to get stuck on double 5 again. So sets it up nicely, and once again, Ted Everts is looking at tops. And while he has been largely unable to pin it first dart, he's only managed to do that once in this game. He's going to get a fair few opportunities by the looks of it for a deserved win and another former World Youth Champion to come through the opening game here in Belgium. Double top. That'll do the job. A 14-darter. Super Ted Everts. Far too strong for Dennis Nielsen. 5, and you're getting on for half the tournaments there. You're thinking, I've got a real chance of making the European Championship. And that would be gold dust to Jeff Smith. And if you go out first round pretty much every time, that isn't going to happen.
Yeah, 69th on the order of merit at the moment, Jeff Smith, so every penny counts. 104 for a 3-0 lead.
I like it.
Double 18 again. Yeah, nicely done.
Well, that is his go-to double, particularly for those combinations. He will use bits of the board to try and leave double 18.
That features, or the side of the draw that has the top seed, of course, Luke Humphries, who will face Bradley Brooks, the former World Youth Champion, in the second round tomorrow. Brooks, our first winner of the day so far. Chance here, though, for Moll, albeit on his throat. But there's a little reminder from Jeff Smith once again, who's put himself in position. Shanghai here for Damian Moll to get his first leg. And he wants tops, and he's got tops, and that might just settle him down. 120 the checkout, 4-1 the score.
140.
Well, 6 darts from here for the break of throw.
Using the board nicely. Gets to a ton. So leaves 40 for the leg and a break of throw.
100, and you require 40.
Took it in the last leg. And takes it again. Moving in the right direction, Damian Moll.
Follow it, and the game gets easier. It's a bigger target to aim for. Well, it's worked that time for him.
129.
To leave, guess what?
60, Jeff, you require 36.
That's a great leg of darts.
Yeah, that's more like it from Jeff Smith. Exactly what he needed.
Tops finish than the one Kim Hybrex produced in this tournament last year, when he beat Michael van Gerwen with 2 double tops for a 1-3-4, I believe it was. When he'd given up on the leg and was just throwing at tops for practice for a bit.
65.
Well, 3 breaks to 1 so far in this match. It could be 3 breaks to 2. That's just outside the 25. That's hit the 2. Oh.
Dragged into the 6 and a long way into the 6. And Jeff Smith went for the bullseye to leave this. Because he loves a bit of cricket. And that involves a lot of the bullseye, but he doesn't pin it. He doesn't pin the treble 20 that would have got him a match dart.
Well, tops has been kind to Damian Moll so far. 2 from 2, or 2 from 3 on tops itself. But double 10 comes to his rescue on this occasion.
Damian Moll might have just become favourite for this match, having been 4-0 down in his Euro Tour debut.
100.
That doesn't really change things.
38.
Yeah, he's left tops again, and tops has served him well in this match as he's tried to claw his way back. He's won 4 of the last 5, and he may well make it 5 from 6. Take us all the way. Yeah, once again, it's almost exactly where he pinned it last time as well.
Damian Muller has the darts in a last leg decider, having been 4-0 down.
164.
Marginal as to who's favourite now. Smith, I think, just about.
Oh,
maybe
maybe
the
not
tide
now.
has turned once again, Dan, yeah.
Each dart is seeing the pendulum swing back and forth, and 2 nightmare visits from Jeff Smith leaves him on 1-2-4. He will get a look at 1-2-4, but he may only get this chance. That is it. Jeff Smith. The game was in the palm of his hand, and he has let it get away from him. He could rescue it, but he has to rescue it now.
1-2-4. No margin for error here. Treble 18. Can't find it.
56.
And Damian Muller can step in and finish off what would be a fairly impressive rescue act. He was all at sea, 4-0 down and 5-2 down, but he's rattled off 4 without reply. Straight away, just to get himself back in the ascendancy as well. Barry throwing first in this opening leg. So that's the other advantage that he's got as well.
57.
The qualifiers that Paul mentioned there for Hilling took place at the end of March in Orissa, the associate members qualifier. 2 players coming through that particular
40.
method of qualification. The other was Stefan Belmont, who we'll see later, the Swiss World Cup player. So he's had just about a month or so to get used to the idea. As Keem Barry takes out 1-4-4, and they're
Not going to be in another one until Germany in late June.
double 16 for 2-0. Ooh, well,
23.
when he returns, he'll be looking at double 9 instead, but not a massive problem for Barry at this particular juncture with Hilling back on 194, but he has made a little bit of an impression there.
That's not easy. That lie really did rob him
10.
of any sort of vision of the target.
94.
And Sven gets a first chance to get a first leg on the stage. 76 remain. Double 8. Almost takes it with that very unorthodox, open-handed technique.
Yeah, a little bit of a warning here for Keem Barry. He's got away with that one. Got there in the end, but yeah.
Ireland captain, and he's never played World Cup before. Now, if Keane was to have a really good weekend and make the final and take that next step, he would go above Willie O'Connor in the world rankings.
100, and you require 82.
For 5-1. What's his way to tops? And takes that 4-leg advantage. When he was, it looks like he's going out, but he qualifies again and maybe feels more comfortable next time.
Yeah, something to take with him as he perhaps tries to put a few building blocks in place in the Challenge Tour as well. He's had very little joy on the Challenge Tour and at Q School next year as well if he decides to return. Didn't pick up a single point earlier this year in his latest visit to European Q School. But this time for Keem Barry, 52 for a 6-1 win. 2 darts at double 16. Only needs the 1 this time. The finishing improved as the match went on.
I want to put that right. Graham is a vastly talented player. I'm not sure we've seen his A game so far this season yet. But there's a game in there, believe me. I've seen him playing best of 7 leg action and do things that no other player has done in the last 2 or 3 years.
Another in there. Leaves double top for a 148. That is a stunner from Gabriel Clemens. The German giant with a monstrous check out to go 2-0 up.
Graham, you know you want to. I've seen him hit these before.
That would have been one of the biggest moments of Graham Upper's life.
And he's trying to do what Chizzy did here last year because he got a 9-darter en route to the title. I would love to have seen Graham do that. Oh, come on. 4-1-80s on the leg.
32.
Double 8. He could lose the leg now.
It is a shocker.
58.
The adrenaline must still have been pumping. That one at double 8 was a dreadful dart. And this would be a dreadful scoreline.
38.
A wire away from 4-0.
He thought that was in. Is this one?
No
It's not.
score.
And that adrenaline pumping, like you mentioned, Dan, it can play
20.
tricks on you when you've missed a shot at a 9. Clemens has got to be unsympathetic on double 5.
Double 5 is there, it's 4-0. Graham Usher started that leg with 7 perfect darts. He has just missed 2 handfuls and he nearly throws that towel away in frustration.
He's going to need a few more. I hasten to say he's going to have to take this 96 out.
434.
Otherwise,
196.
there could be a bagel on the plate. Double 9.
70.
And the width of a wire away, meaning Clemens gets a chance
87.
to win without losing a leg.
He's thrown some excellent darts in this game, Graham Usher. And he's not won a leg because the German number 1 has battered Usher 6 legs to 0. Struggling to find any kind of treble. And if you outscore José de Souza, you're going to stand a decent chance. That leaves double top.
42.
Probably gets another crack.
140. Or 120. Francois, you require 20.
For a breaker throw.
And on the second leg, Francois Srey.
Well, the crowd have certainly found their voice now, Dan. I think it's fair to say they've been waiting for this one.
38. José requires 78.
Yet to have a crack. This is for a break back. But he will only get 1 dart. And he's missed that 1 dart at double 20 as well.
So you require 116.
Got options here. Treble 20 or treble 19. Gets the treble. Single 19 for tops. Little bit close, but it won't matter if this goes.
76.
That was close.
José required 20.
Break back. Reluctant applause from some of the fans.
Game on. 170.
Yeah, 6 darts from here. May only need 3. I don't think he'll be too aggressive, even if he does get the second treble 20.
134.
That's nicely played, though, by de Souza. Clearly on top now.
Just starting to get the feeling that José de Souza is getting to grips with this contest.
José required 36. Yeah, he's on the fifth leg.
13 darter. José de Souza into the lead for the first time in this one. It's another leg against the darts.
That's nowhere near enough because de Souza is clearly in the mood here.
120.
Whisker away from a 156 checkout that really would have been a massive hammer blow for Sven.
Well, 180 and very nearly a 156 finish to follow. That is elite level stuff from José de Souza.
José required 36.
Match the best leg of the match. 13 darter. Switch to double 9. Is good. It's a 14 darter. It's 5-2 with another break. 5 legs on the spin.
20 for tops for de Souza. For the match.
61. Francois, Uruguay 167.
And the celebrations, if there will be any, on hold. Yep, that's how much it was.
Quickest darts he's thrown. They're both fine. The treble 18 leaves him on tops. But I think it's curtains. Double 5. No, not just yet. And all of a sudden, that set-up shot turns out to be quite important. Jackie's telling him to go and hit the double. I think he already knows that, Jackie.
wonder if he'll speed things up a little bit more now.
Yes, on
Well,
the leg, Francois Sven.
not done with just yet.
Right leg, it's Francois to throw first.
And again, echoes of what happened last year against Klassen. He got the late
Game on.
break when it looks as though the match had gone.
He's got 6 darts from here, Jose. And that should afford him 2 match darts. It's going to take something heroic from Francois Srey. Not a great setup shot.
42.
He's there to take advantage if there's a miss. But is there a miss this time around? No, there isn't. Jose de Souza, now the handshake comes. Francois Srey, and our first Belgian in action here in Visa this weekend, puts up a fight, but not enough of one.
First 9 of 73. There's definitely a mental hurdle up there for both players. Someone's got to cross it.
Yeah. I think Belmont will be hopeful of returning anyway, but
42. That
was
150.
a little bit scratchy. Owen 150, and Belmont will return.
64. Stefan, you require 40.
Sensible use of the bullseye to leave himself on a number he likes. Belmore needs double 10 and finds a beauty. First break of throw for the Swiss player. If you look at the back of his shirt, he's got a big white splodge to him to make it real.
Almost 4 years in the making for Stefan Belmont, the best player in Switzerland. He's 56 points away from a passage into round 2 on the European Tour. He's looking at double 20, and he's found double 20, and at long last he has found his way into Saturday's action on the European Tour. And what a victory that is as well.
First 180 of this one, gets him to a 2-darter. May not matter. Dart at tops.
88.
I love the difference in the noises when it comes to the hits and the misses.
48.
Silence when that is missed. It won't be silence if this goes in. See? Just imagine.
81.
That's how you feel.
Well, the confidence must be flowing through him at the minute, and this is for an 11-dart leg. 2 misses. But Jermaine Wataminas, he needs something monstrous. He might just get it. Needed to follow.
80.
Barton's for 5-1.
And 24.
It's there, and he's all
dart to win the leg.
140.
The signs are positive for Damian in the early part of 2023, but you fancy that this might be
60.
too big a mountain to climb. But you've got to take that first step, Damian. Double 18, and he's up to the task. That's a fabulous leg of darts.
He was stranded on 110 in the last leg. This time he gets a go at it.
Oh, what a dart!
And you require 110.
Pressure on the 110. It's for the win.
Double 18. And Andy Bartons is a winner in Belgium. His first victory in a PDC ranked event. He delights the home crowd.